Well, Tom, the Hudson River is already frozen north of Poughkeepsie, and how can I tell? I can see the snow cover on the satellite photos this morning. So there's already parts of it that have started to freeze over. Delaware is a little further south, but if we stay cold into February, it's a possibility. Mississippi, it's definitely frozen in the upper Midwest.
Rob, I'm looking at my little weather app here, and as far as the eye can see, I don't get above freezing in the metro New York area. What is going on here?
It's called winter. It's finally arrived. Took about 4 years, Paul. But,
exactly.
We're finally back into it with the polar vortex. I'm sharing a screen for the viewers at home who can see it. These are daytime highs forecast around 10 o'clock this morning, where the temperature will be at 10 o'clock. How about 32 in Houston, 36 in New Orleans, 33 in Tallahassee? And you can see the really cold stuff from the Dakotas into the Northeast. Guys, we're generally looking at temperatures today that are going to be running anywhere from 10 to as much as 25 degrees below normal. That's going to hold up for much of this week. One high is down over Louisiana. That's got the cold to the Gulf Coast. There's a new high building southward out of the Dakotas. That's got even colder air. That's going to be pushing into the central United States, the Great Lakes, and the Northeast by the end of the week. So it doesn't warm up anytime soon. I see it cold, as we've been talking the last couple of days, right into the early, if not mid part of February.
What tends to break up that type of weather cycle, Rob?
Increasing day length and increasing sun angles. So at some point, Paul, once we get into March and April, the days get longer, the sun's higher in the sky, it's more efficient.
That's comforting.
It's a September sun. What we're looking at right now is very reminiscent of what happened in February 2015. So we had above normal snowfall late January 2015 into February. We built up this giant snowpack, which took forever to melt. It resulted in temperatures in March of 2015 being 7 to 8 degrees below normal over the entire northeastern quadrant of the country. It wasn't until April, when we melted the snow, that we saw temperatures go back to near normal.
Rob, the Great Appalachian Storm of 1950, Atlanta, Georgia. 3 degrees, away from the politics of global warming and all that. Is this normal, cyclical, warmer winter, colder winter, et cetera, or is there some bigger story here?
So what the big story is this year, Tom, the polar vortex has been on the North American side of the pole. The last couple of winters, it's been on the Asian side of the pole. So it's been very cold in Central Asia, Siberia the last couple of winters. With the polar vortex on our side of the pole this year, we've been exposed much more to cross-polar flow, Arctic air coming out of Western Canada, out of Central Canada. The setup has just been much better for us to get cold air this winter east of the Rockies. Now, anybody out in the Western United States is like, they're in a snow drought in the Wasatch Range, in the central and northern Rockies, because they've been warmer than normal. The storm track stayed away from them. The cold air stayed away. So this has primarily been an eastern 2/3 of the nation issue and not across the entire country.
Yeah, the polar vortex on the other side. Murmansk, Russia. -3, -7, -9, -12 on Saturday, -1 on Sunday.
Well, that's what they sign up for.
They break out the +1 as well.